This message is for all my peeps in Victoria and more specifically, all of you in the stage 4 lockdown here in Melbourne. As we are now going through our second round, with this one being the most severe, mandatory curfews, quarantines, social distancing, masks, and 5 kilometer restrictions, it's becoming increasingly difficult, disheartening, and frustrating dealing with the lack of basic freedoms that we need to feel human. So, for the millions of us in this great city who have had to endure lockdown protocols since March, I say we have every right to be upset and angry. We have every right to raise our voice in protest. You could even think yourself justified for doing what you can to keep yourself from going crazy and passing the time. And everyone would be more understanding. Get drunk every day, smoke drugs, take pills, binge on screen time. If ever there was a time where you had nothing to do because you couldn't go anywhere, this is it. So, the question I want to pose to you is this: how can we find meaning in all this madness? Believe it or not, you can find meaning in your lives even though you can't leave your house. How, you ask? By changing your attitude and perspective of your situation and focusing on the things you can be grateful for. Viktor Frankl said, "Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way." Viktor Frankl was able to find meaning in his life after losing his parents and brother in concentration camps and living a horrific existence for 3 years in the concentration camps of Auschwitz. We all have a choice. We can choose to point fingers, complain our way through these tough times, and make excuses for our bad habits, or we can choose to be sober and have all our wits about us, be more creative in using our time effectively, and ponder daily on those things we can be grateful for. If you choose the first option, then when this is all over, you will be none the wiser for the significant time we've spent in lockdown. However, if you choose the latter, you will come out on the other side with a heart full of gratitude for the experience, peace of mind, and no malice towards your fellow men. Most importantly, instead of it being time wasted, it was time that served a purpose.